Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for clicking on the video. This is David Pendleton and I am doing something completely different today. I am playing expert on one of my oldest accounts. I don't think I've ever put an expert content out there on YouTube that I can think of, but I'm going to be in the opposite role today. So I'm going to be following someone else's shots. Of course, I'm not going to take time to dial in expert on my own. I'm going to be playing what Fenzl posted yesterday on YouTube. So I do believe him and Josh team up to come up with probably some of the best expert guides out there. So that's what I'm doing today. Normally, I'm the one creating the guides for Rookie and Back in the Day Pro. I just do Rookie now due to having, a lot of regular work on my hands since my job and schedule has changed with work. I only have time to dial in one division, but I thought this would be fun to do, to go ahead and play this today. So everything you're going to see here is simply going to be based on their shots and what they put on YouTube yesterday. I'm going to do my best here to not make a fool of myself and try to hit some shots. So we're going to go to hole number one. I took my notes. Hopefully I have this thing ready to go. So hole number one, I believe what we're doing here is we're starting off with the rock and a power 3 ball. Now, I have more king slayers than I do king makers on this account, so I'll probably primarily be using king slayers for the power 3 shots. But here we're going to start off with the rock, and then we're going to switch to the APOC once we find our landing position. So I'm going to practice one time just to make sure that I have the shot down and see what happens. So hole number one is probably a must eagle, I would imagine, in every single division. So there being a par 4, we'll see if we can get this ball onto the green here. I think we should be able to, but we'll see. So again, we're going to be starting with a rock. We're going to be putting our blue ring on the rough line at maximum distance. So we're going to push it all the way up to the plus 16 yard mark with a maxed out rock. Put the blue ring on the rough, and then we're going to switch to the APOC. Once we switch to the APOC, we're going to apply our spin, which is 6 top, 1 bar, a side spin to the left. And then we're going to pull 0% at max. And then I'll explain the next part if it happens. So here we go. So blue ring all the way up. So we're at max distance, plus 16 yard mark, blue ring on the rough. Going to switch to this guy right here. We're going to go 6 top, 1 bar of side spin to the left. And then we're going to make our adjustment, which is going to be 3.3 rings. You see how we're at the plus 8 yard mark? Pay attention to that. Paying attention to the plus 8. We pull to the plus 10. So we're going to push up 2 yards from there. And then we're going to overpower until the ball breaks the circle here. It's a good thing I practiced it because I almost ran out of time, but I did hit a perfect ball. This thing looks like it's going to come up nicely. But I got stuck here on the fairway, so we'll see what this thing plays on the fairway here. While we wait for our opponent to go, it's a good thing I practiced because now I can take a shot from the fairway since we didn't make it to the green and see what happens. Our opponent had a nice rollout. Okay. I wonder if I reduced the wind too much. I'm going to play this one 15%. I'm going to play it 85% slider. It's almost 1-to-1, really. Perfect ball at least. All right, sweet. So we do get it in there. Okay. I didn't see the yardage though, but it was 15% at slider, 1 bar backspin. I'm going to switch this up to a Kingmaker, even though I said I would focus on King Slayers. See if I can get maybe a higher wind. So maybe that wind comes in and gives us a better push. I really don't know, but we're just going to go ahead and play it. All right, here we go. Come on now, let's get this party started. Let me get the eagle here. Let me get 1 drop to start off. Give us a little confidence to start the qualifying round, right? All right, here we go. So same thing, start with the rock, go to max distance, switch to the APOC, put the spins on, make your pull. Oh, I know what it was. I didn't pull the right rings for the APOC. I didn't have the APOC in my bag. Now I do. Oh, my app, I mean. I didn't have the right pull. .2 rings. Push up 2 yards. Overpower. Okay, good. Another perfect ball. So on that practice shot, I adjusted at extra mile level 9 numbers. So, oh, okay. Stop on the fringe. Better than a long putt. So on practice, I had my extra mile in my Golf Clash notebook app. So I pulled the wrong amount of rings on my initial shot. Now, at the end of the day, I'm not 100% why we're starting with the rock and then switching to the APOC on this hole. This looks like a hole where we could just start off with an APOC like our opponent is and then pick a landing spot and then adjust and shoot. But obviously those guys who are making this expert content are way better at the game than I am. So, you know, we just trust in the process, and the shot did work out overall. Our opponent's got one flying here. Made it through those trees. Oh, they're coming a little bit too hot. Oh, no. That's unfortunate. That stinks. Hopefully they can save it, though. You know, I always root for my opponents to save their shot because when I do that on my accounts, you know I get super aggravated. So, you know, I always put myself in their position, and I'm like, okay, you know, hopefully they make it and save their hole. Okay, so we're in there, starting off so far so good. Oh, they hit a great ball, though. They're just going to burn the left edge of the cup. Ah, that's unfortunate, man. That stinks, you know. But, you know, we got ours. So now we're gonna go to hole number 2. We're going to focus on hole number 2 now. It did pick us up a nice little chest along the way, though. So at least that's one chest, right? At least we got that. Okay, so hole number 2 here. We'll just switch over to my main bag, because I know that's going to have the grizzly. And this one we're going to be playing 40% at max. Now, they did post a couple different options to play, so I'm going to go with one that makes more sense to me and fits my play style. 1 back, 3 bars of side spin to the right. And then we're going to be looking for a particular landing spot. And unfortunately, going to have to use a little left curl, he said. Which is always the hardest part, is to get that curl down correctly. All right, so I've got my app ready. I got 40%. I'm going to go back up here to those Kingslayers, wherever that's at. Okay. So 40% at max. I know I'm taking a long time. I'm just reading my notes. Probably be easier to start off with a Kingmaker so you can get the spin perfect, but that's okay. Hate these big pulls. At least we hit a perfect ball. Ugh, not enough. All right, oh well, we're close. So I ended up missing that one, I think. Did I miss that to the left-hand side, maybe? I think I did. Yeah, I put a little bit too much curl on it. All right, so getting ready for hole number 3 while we're waiting for our opponent. And this one also had 2 different ways to play. I'm going to do the one that has controlled overpower, though, because I'm not going to trust myself to hit a perfect ball otherwise. This is another shot. We're going to be starting with the rock and then switching to the APOC. Okay, so what we're going to be doing here is we're going to start with the rock, then we're going to switch to the APOC, and we're going to go with fully controlled overpower. All right, 10% at max. So let's go. Let's just hop right into it. No practice. Let's just roll this thing out. Okay, so here we go. So start with the rock, and then push up until the blue ring is right there against the rough line like that, okay? Now we're going to swap this guy out 3.8 top, 3 right. Pull it 6.2 rings, and then go with some max OP. You do not want a great left on this hole, though, I don't think. It's exactly what I do. So I hit a great left. Okay. At least we didn't clip. Okay, at least we didn't hit the rough or the sand or whatever I was worried about. The rough. I was worried about hitting the rough. Okay, looks like we're going to have a shot to pin. I wrote down what the target yard mark was, but I don't see it here now. I thought I wrote down what we were looking for. Target yard mark was 389, and we got 388 because of the great shot. Darn it. Hopefully we're close enough to take the shot with the grizzly. That's what we're looking for. We're looking to take this shot with the grizz. No, that's not going to happen. Oh, we're caught in between clubs because of the great left. Gosh darn it. Well, now we just got to shoot. You know, now we just got to lay up. Oh, that stinks. We're going to lay up over here. Try to stay out of the tree line. So we're going to have to take the eagle on this hole. All right, so we'll take the eagle here and then press our luck on hole number 4. Oh no, our opponent's in the bunker. Wasn't expecting that. Alright, well, maybe they can save their hole here. Alright, let's study hole number 4. Hole number 4, I'm gonna play it the one top, one left approach, because it's 1-to-1 and you just add half a ring, so that's really easy math to figure out. So like if you get 5 mile an hour, you play at 5.5 rings. So I like that. I like the 1-to-1 plus 0.5. So we're gonna go here, play golf. And we're gonna try to go with a win 5 ball. We'll go with this guy right here. So 1 top, 1 left, right? And then we're looking for a particular landing spot. All right, 1-1 plus half a ring. Orange ring on the rough. Orange ring on the rough. I keep going first. So this would be 5.9 ring adjustment. We'll see if that works. Well, at least we hit perfect, so we gave ourselves a chance, if anything, right? Give ourselves a chance. Oh, come on. I probably feel like you guys when you're watching my videos, when you're just burning those edges of the cup, trying to figure out what you did wrong. It's a good shot, though. I mean, heck, it's right there at pin. Just right there. Shoot. I was really hoping I could get I was hoping I could get, hole 2, 3, or 4, just in case I screw up one of these holes later on, and make up for that. Okay. Well, at least we got the birdie. I don't know what it's going to take to make the cut here, though. I mean, I'm an expert, too, so hopefully nothing crazy. Looks like I'm pacing a lot. I'm pacing with a lot of the field here, though, so yeah. Okay, so we're going to be taking this one here with our APOC again. 3 top, 3 right. Three top, 3 right. Maximum distance of our APOC here. So we're going to have our APOC with a little bit of our blue ring in the rough. And then we're going to be using right curl. Three top, 3 right. A little bit of curl. Almost a full ball of curl, really. I'm going first again. Okay, so I wasn't prepared. Hit perfect here again, so that's good. No, he mentioned we're looking for 359 yards here, so so we got a little bit more than that. Now this next shot is playing 40%. with one backspin. One backspin, and we're going to aim a little bit short of the pin, but directly at the cup. Oh, they're really aiming in that tree line. I hope they don't hit a great right. Perfect ball. Nice. Okay, so one backspin. Perfect ball. Let's see what happens here. All right, so didn't pull it enough. Well, we're trying. We're really all over the cup. So, you know, all over the cup. Now, hole number 6. This is the hole that I'm worried about because I think it's going to require max OP unless we get a little, I don't know. I didn't feel confident about this one. I remember that for sure. We're getting closer than our opponents on all the holes, so hats off to the videos posted on YouTube yesterday because they're really right at the pin, you know. But when you have these higher winds, it's going to come down to sliders. It's going to come down to those little bitty fractions and decimals. And, you know, on that sniper shot right there, I tried my best just to gauge the slider. I didn't really count my rings or anything just because I'm way out of habit of having to do that. Just trying to make it to the final round, you know, and then just see what happens. Just want to get to the finals and see if I can't get a little bit lucky. Okay, so we're 8 under after 5. Gonna go to hole number 6 here. This is the one that I'm a little bit nervous about. I'm just looking for a certain ball here. Yeah, let's go with this. Power 5, W3. Okay, let's try that. And then we got to put this club in the bag. All right, everybody. Don't like having to go full OP here. But sometimes the hole is what it is. Unless I'm not going first, I can watch an opponent try. perfect ball. Nice job there. 1 bounce, 2 bounce on the fairway. That's darn, man. That stinks. A little bit too much juice on that one. So okay, so minor great right. Okay, we didn't hit the sand, so thank goodness there. Okay, all right, all right. We landed on the fairway, all we can ask for so far. I know we were looking to get 380, and we did. We got 382. Come on, opponent. Got to hit a good shot here. Oh, man, that stinks. That stinks. I'm just trying to survive out here, everybody. I'm just trying to survive. Okay, hit perfect there. 1 bounce, get me on the green. Get me on, okay. All right, I felt like that was the danger hole, but we're going to escape with the birdie. Now, hole number 7, got to get the sniper back. So hole 7, we play with the sniper. So far, our opponents have not been able to save their mistakes. That's our 3rd chest in 6 holes. We're all kind of just pacing along here. Okay, so let's get that sniper back before I mess up a thing along the way. All right, and then balls here. We're looking for a P4. I wish you could search. Oh, no, P4 numbers. We're going to use this ball. Okay. All right, let's go. 5 back, 1 right. Plus 10-yard mark. Okay, we hit another perfect ball. Hit the rough. Rolling. Come on, give me one, baby. Yes, sir. All right. Picking up the ace. Very nice. We'll take it. We will take it. I guess I should have opened up that one bag I had sitting there so we could have picked up another expert bag. But I guess it doesn't really matter because I'm not going to get anything good in them anyways, I don't think. Might as well just save my diamonds, probably. But our opponent might pick up the ace, too. What a cool-looking ball that is. God, look at that. Look at that target. Holy smokes. It's almost impossible not to hit perfect. I come up short. Okay, we will practice here. Now that we know we're in good contention, let's not mess this round up by screwing up hole number 8. So we'll take a practice shot with hole number 8. Okay. So this one's a little bit different. That's right. Yeah, this is why we're going to practice. I wrote down on my notes, practice this shot in capital letters. Okay, so let me make sure I got this right. So practice this shot. Start with a P2 ball. 6 top, 3 left. Start with the P2. Look for my landing spot, then switch to a P3, right? Start with a P2, extend my APOC until 2/3 of my blue ring are on the rough. Then switch to a P2, then pull 10% at max. Do not push up, use curl. Goodness gracious, I don't know how people do this every week. It's a lot of pressure, it feels like. I wonder if hole number 1 I didn't do 6 top spin. Oh, that's a nasty great. I bet that tree's going to be in the way, though. We got to clear that tree branch. That's not going to work. Okay. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for the real mode. got to practice these shots to get the cadence down of what you're doing, in these higher divisions for sure. Way back in the day, I mean like years ago, before my YouTube days, I used to play expert tournaments on the full 18 holes, and I used to play the Master 9-hole Cups. But, I mean, it's been a long, long time since I've played these routinely. As a matter of fact, I got called out in comments a couple weeks ago because somebody saw one of my super old accounts in an expert bracket, which I took top spot in. And I didn't think anybody even knew about a couple of those other accounts or would remember. But they, sneaky, we used to be in a clan together, and they saw my account, and they're like, hey, I didn't know you were playing expert. I was like, yeah, I decided to do this tournament just because I had some free time with work. So I decided to give it a run, and I did really well. But man, all this memorization, all these fancy things to do to get dialed in can be a lot. But this is how the top dogs play them. So you try to duplicate what they do or what advice they give you because they know what they're talking about. I can't hit a great right on this hole, I think. If anything, it's going to have to be a great left, but we probably really need a perfect ball. Look at this one. He's going to hit that rough. I think if he wouldn't hit that rough, he could have rolled out to the green, but that's a great shot. I mean, I'll take that. I'll take my chances there. And you hit with higher wind this time, right? Of course. I'm thinking hole number 1. I did not. I don't think I did 6 top spin. Maybe that's why I came up short of the hole. I don't know. I don't know why I'm even thinking of that. Come on, Dave. Come on, Dave. Come on, Dave. One bounce. Oh. I'm way back here. All right. So he's going with the Endbringer. I'd rather take this with a Thorn. At least we can count our rings from the Thorn pretty easily for slider, but I don't know about this one. We'll see. That's unlucky. That stinks to get a good drive and then have that happen. I feel sorry for them. Okay. So we're gonna try to stay at minimum distance. I'm gonna go no spin. I'm gonna play with a big elevation pull though. At this point, I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't have the notes for this here, for the second shot. Son of a... It's not going to matter now. Perfect ball would have probably been in, too. Dave. All right, well, you know what? Can't be too greedy. Get greedy in the finals, not in the qualifying when you know you're going to make it. Get greedy in the finals, but it would have been nice to hit a perfect ball, so at least I would have known in the future where to start elevation at on that Thorn shot. especially getting to pull it at absolute minimum. Like, that would have been a great baseline to have, but that's okay. It didn't happen. All right, so now we got to go to hole number 9, and I got to see what that looks like. All right, so hole number 9, we got to get our clubs right. Clubs are right there, ball's right. Let's go. Man, I'm going first again. Every hole but one, I think. Need a perfect ball here. Got it. Okay, step 1 done. Our opponent will go, and then we'll go, and then this thing is done with. I hope you enjoyed this. You know, again, I give credit where credit's due. Thanks to Fenzl for posting out the shots yesterday on YouTube. Obviously, very helpful, as I had a decent qualifying round here. So, tried my best. A little bit of underpower. Oh, darn it, David. Great ball. Are you kidding me? Jeez, oh. All right, well, you know what? Hit a couple of great balls, hit some perfect balls. That's how Golf Clash goes. But at the end of the day, I'm happy to be qualifying. Got the minus 14, so that'll easily get us through. Hey, if you liked the video, please subscribe. Please hit the thumbs up. If you played Expert, let me know how you did. And if somehow we end up in the same bracket, let me know. It'd be kind of cool to see, for sure. Everybody knows this account. It used to be an account that I used to post my pro videos with. So, man, it's my name, so that makes it pretty easy too, right? I'm going to get that rookie dialed in for everybody on Thursday, and then I'll play my expert round probably Friday night. And then I'll probably play my finals Sunday night, if I make it to the finals. If I make it. But again, it looks like that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed. I'm just going to let this video record out until I see the standings. We'd really like to put up a -30 or better here in the final round or the next round. I keep saying final round. I got to make it that far. Obviously. And my dog might be getting ready to go nuts here because I just heard my wife pull up. So she hears that door open. She's going to go bonkers. But I think I might be able to cut the video off right before then. All right. So far, so good, everybody. Thanks for watching again. Smash that thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.